Hello, my name is Cecilia Hough. Today I'm going to teach you how to make tuna onigiri. This is a Japanese rice bowl filled with tuna. It's very simple and easy, and it's something that your children will love to eat as well as help you to prepare. So let's see what is the ingredients that we're going to use today. First we have our Japanese rice, which I've already cooked. Okay, so it must be hot when you start off. Just freshly bring it out of your rice cooker. We're going to fill it with tuna, gherkins, mayonnaise and chili sauce. I'll start with the rice preparation first. So our rice is nice and hot. I'm starting off with 2 tablespoons of sushi vinegar and just a little bit extra salt. So about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm actually just going to dissolve the salt in the sushi vinegar. So here our mixing technique is quite important. What we want to do is to actually cool the rice as we stir in the vinegar. So I'm going to add about half of my vinegar, and then our stirring we have to try to lift it and get it cool as we stir. So you will see initially it's quite wet, but the vinegar will be absorbed by the rice. Okay, so stir until you see the rice is almost dry, the vinegar has been absorbed. Then we can continue to add the rest of the vinegar. And then just repeat the process. There we go. Now I'll put this aside, let it cool down a little bit more. Okay, so the next ingredient that I will make is the filling, which is mainly tuna. Tuna is a very good source of fatty acids, which is essential for brain and eye development. I'm using the healthy choice tuna, which is in water, and drain it off, and you can actually just press down, make sure that it's as dry as possible. So we have our tuna. Yeah, I'm going to dress it up with some seasonings. Okay, mayonnaise. You can look for those low-fat mayonnaise. Okay, about 2 teaspoons of the mayonnaise. Yeah, I'm using sweet chili sauce. All right, so I'm going to put about 3 teaspoons of that. Okay, Japanese food typically goes with a little bit of pickle, so I'm going to use gherkins as my choice of pickle. Chop it nice and fine. Nobody likes to bite a big chunk of gherkin. There we go. And give this a good mix. Okay, so we actually want to break up the flakes of tuna as well, so that you can almost create a paste-like mixture. There we go. So how easy is this? The tuna mixture is done and the rice is done. Okay, I have a little trick that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, typically what is the problem when we use Japanese rice is that it's really very sticky. It will stick to your hands, it will stick to your board. So I'm going to use a little piece of plastic as a liner underneath. Okay, start by making it just a little bit wet. Make your hands a bit wet, as well as make the plastic a little bit wet. Okay, otherwise the rice will just all stick to the plastic. We're going to scoop a bit of rice. Okay, 1 scoop of rice. Okay, followed by tuna. And then it's going to be so easy. Just lift it up in your hand and press the tuna to the center. Okay, I can actually get a little bit more tuna in there. Okay, so we want to completely enclose the tuna with the rice. Okay, until you reach almost to the end, you can actually just bring the bag all together like a little parcel. Give it a twist to firm it up, and that is going to be your sushi roll. We're going to use seaweed. Seaweed is an excellent source of calcium. Okay, and then because we want to make it fun for the children, I have these little $2 chops. Put it flat on your surface. Stamp it out. So there you go. Which child won't feel loved if they get this beautiful heart-shaped onigiri full of goodness, nutrients, with the tuna full of essential fatty acids for brain development. Enjoy.